Ryan Anderson here, the driver of Son of a Digger, and you're watching Rod Rod's Championship League.
What is going on, everybody? Project Rod here, and it is time for Freestyle here in Stop 1 of Tour Blue for the Showdown Champions League. Megalodon and Pilar 89 taking the best trick win here in Death Valley and taking the opportunity to sweep away from Black Pearl and Steel Titan. However, as we take a look at the result of best trick, we're going to look at the results of the overall leaderboards. Right now, there you go, Black Pearl still in the lead by 1 point over Megalodon. Son of a Digger still in third with 19 points. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rules for Freestyle, as you will have 2 minutes for Freestyle. The timer starts when you hit your first obstacle. You have to freestyle for at least 45 seconds to receive a score. Anything less will result in a DNF. If the truck flips over, the run is over. There will be no mid-air or forced flips allowed during your run. If so, there will be a point deduction. So let's go ahead and get started with Freestyle here in Death Valley for Stop 1 of Tour Blue of the Showdown Champions League. Here comes April Summers in Monster Jam Showdown, starting her freestyle off with a nice jump there. April Summers, no stranger to this kind of competition, has come close to winning some championships before, and she can freestyle. She can just about do it all, really. So her debut, of course, here of the Showdown Champions League, as well as everybody else's debut, saying what she has in store and some huge air right as we hit close to the 30-second mark in, and comboing it with a with a nose wheelie or stoppie into a moonwalk. So catching the eyes early of the judges and the fans alike. And just wondering what she has in store for us today. Again, a very strong competitor, very strong freestyler all the way around, just a very talented driver. And look at this, a wheelie out of nowhere, virtually out of nowhere in a combo here. Thought that would be trouble, but she's able to control it and continue the run. That could have ended horribly, but she was able to control it and be just fine as she's hitting that minute mark. And look at this huge air over the track, over the backflip container. Some of the biggest air we've seen so far. I'm sure that trumps what El Toro Loco did in the best trick competition, and some more huge air up and on top of the pod, the center part here on the track. And she's just airing the truck out, but some trouble here as she's going sideways, but able to control and save the truck. Yes, gunning it in reverse to keep her on all 4 tires. So again, getting the attention early of everybody and getting really the judges' attention. That's what matters right now. And obviously the fans as well. But, I mean, the judges are going to be the one to determine the winner here. And a nice backflip as she has 18 seconds left in her run. And a pretty good run so far. Some more possible trouble here. No, able to control it just fine. And coming down to the wire here. 5 seconds left. Looks like she's going to end it with some cyclones here, chasing her tail if it's still there. I don't know. And there you go. There you have it. It is done. As we take a look at a replay of her freestyle here, some highlights as we wait for the judges to gather all of their scores. And again, a great run all the way around. A lot of good moves, a lot of combos, a lot of saves, big hits, big air. And again, I don't know. It's all going to come down to the judges, and we'll see how strict they are in freestyle. And a 9.493 for Monster Jam Showdown and April Summers. So an amazing score right off the bat as Angel Garcia and Brutus come out. He's going to start off right away, hitting that center pod. He has some ground to cover here and a lot to make up for, because that was a great run and a great score for April Summers. But he's coming out full throttle, really just hitting the speed, sliding all over the track. And he may be ready to compete here. Some huge air now. But looks like he wants to compete with that 9.493 or 9.4 something. I don't recall. But still some huge air up and over the pod, and we're seeing some amazing air here in Death Valley. But he's just slinging that truck around. I mean, he's not trying to lose any momentum at all. And that's probably a very good plus in the eyes of the judges. But some trouble here as he's over. But no, he's going to not combo it, but try to save it. Yes, a sidewall, breakdancing it on the nose and getting back on all 4s, continuing the run, hitting that pod. And some more trouble here, possibly. No, able to save it again. So keeping the momentum up, keeping the wow moments up. And I don't know, this could really compete with April Summers, but there's only so much of a window you have to work with in terms of the score. But a nice slap wheelie here. So we're seeing a lot of different moves and a lot of different things here from Angel Garcia and Brutus, and it could very much well compete with Dalmatian and April Summers. Some more trouble here as he's going over. No, that crush car is going to come in clutch and save him, so call it luck if you want. That was a huge saver there. 30 seconds left in his time. He's going to go for a backflip, and beautifully done. No, over rotation. And is he going to be able to save it? No. So, leaving 20 seconds on the clock. But is it going to be enough? Because this was a great run right here. Some huge air as we take a look at highlights. This breakdance on his nose to get him back on all fours to continue the run. I mean, there was a lot of wow moments, a lot of momentum, a lot of speed. He was just whipping that truck around, this beautiful slap wheelie here. I mean, there was a lot of things about this run that could very much take the lead. It just depends on if the judges want that to be a deduction. The 20 seconds left. No, it's not going to be a deduction. 9.515, just barely beating April Summers. So just like that, we have a new leader in Brutus and Angel Garcia as the Cool Bus Higher Education and Taz 2009 come out now. And what a start to the freestyle competition here in the first stop of Tour Blue for the Showdown Champions League. I mean, 2 runs right off the bat coming out and giving it everything they got. And I can tell you right now, Steel Titan and really Megalodon 2, both trucks looking really strong so far. Looks like they have a lot of ground to cover, and they're going to be chasing at the heels of these 2 runs unless they can come out with something a lot more spectacular. But we have 8 more trucks to go, really 7, not including the Cool Bus here. But so far, a great run. He's about 40 seconds in, and he's going to go for a backflip early on. And a risky move, but able to land it perfectly. That was right under the 45-second mark, so he could have very much had the chance there to almost get a DNF had he not landed it. But he would landed it perfectly, executed, just getting it done. And some great momentum in this run. Taz 2009 again. So far, I mean, not a bad start to the season, as that crush car is going to flip him over, but no, he's going to save it as that does. The body parts are trying to come off, but they're hanging on for dear life. So 45 seconds left roughly in his run. Looks like he's going to go for another backflip. Kind of an awkward angle, corkscrew-ish if you will, but he's gonna be able to continue enough to stay on all fours and continue the run. As he's coming down to his last 30 seconds. Again, score to beat is a 9.515 set by Brutus and Angel Garcia. So is this run enough? The judge, that's up to the judges, but let me know what you guys think down below on who you think. Do you think Brutus should have taken the lead? Should have April Summers kept the lead? Should Higher Education take the lead? Or who do you think is going to win at this point in time? And then we'll see at the end what the end result is. There you go, the last few seconds, and he's going to end it there. Not sure if there's something wrong with the truck or not. Leaving roughly 10 seconds or so on the clock, but still a great run nonetheless for Higher Education and Taz 2009. So, what do the judges think, and what do you think? Should this take the lead? Should it not? Where should he be placed? 9.515 is the score to beat by Brutus and Angel Garcia. Brutus and Angel Garcia, excuse me. And here we go in an 8.954, so a fantastic score, but not enough. And I feel like that's pretty fair. Let me know what you think, but I feel like that's pretty fair. Here comes Steel Titan, though, in the Black Pearl. Well, it's close to a sweep. Had 2 competitions, under his belt, but Megalodon had other ideas and took the win away from him. But he already starting his freestyle run. Some great air there. Steel Titan and the Black Pearl already making a name for himself. I mean, right off the bat, coming up hot, taking the fastest qualifying win, taking the racing win, and getting 3rd in best trick. I mean, he had it going. I mean, he was there. But just Megalodon just showed a little bit more, and that's ultimately what gave him the win. But some nice huge air here. Look at that air as we switch camera angles. I mean, these jumps are allowing for some insane air in this stadium, and I'm curious to know if someone might hit that video board up there in the center as he's going for the punt. I mean, look how close he gets to it. It's crazy. Hopefully nobody hits that, because that's going to be an insane bill to have to cover. But here we go. He's down to 1 minute left in his run. So far, a great run. Again, some good momentum, some good moves, and maybe just try to get some more wow moments in. And look at that, nice beautiful combo for the Black Pearl. And could this be some trouble? He's trying to control it, and he is going to be able to control it. So great showcase of control there as he's going to go for the backflip. There you go. Beautifully done. Landing it on the nose and comboing it with a moonwalk, walking the plank after that flip. And he's down to his last 30 seconds. Some huge air there. Almost an awkward angle. Thought that may have been some trouble, but he's able to continue the run and almost coming close to that wall there. Still in a bicycle motion. Thought he was going to carry it a lot longer, but he was running out of real estate. He has 12 seconds left. So again, let me know if you think he should take the lead or not, as the judges are getting everything, they're going to be getting everything ready here shortly, as we're down to the last 3 seconds. 2, 1, and that is it. So these Cyclones may count towards his run. Not sure. Came in just at the borderline. So again, it'll all come down to the judges on what they think, but he's still continuing. He's going for it, just adding a little extra for the fans. And not going to be enough. He's going to end it there on the lid. So a great run, really, for Black Pearl. Some great highlights right here. This beautiful wheelie. And, I mean, you know, it's going to come down to the judges. I think it was a fantastic run. However, there are some tough runs to compete with right now. And the judges have a lot of work to do here. And a 9.028 for Black Pearl. So not enough to take the lead. Good enough for third at the moment. But nothing to scoff at. I mean, that's a great score. So again, nothing to scoff at. Great score. And, you know, good enough for third place at the moment. But as long as if we're looking at the bigger scope of things and looking at the overall, as long as he places higher than Megalodon, he should be good and should be in line to be the overall event champion here in Death Valley. Lucas Stabilizer, though, already about 30 seconds into his run, or her run, excuse me. Subsea 96 is the driver now. Again, taking the helm of Lucas Stabilizer after the original driver was unable to make it out to competition. So she is back out of retirement to see what she can do. Almost got the racing win earlier. Had a tricky qualifying, but the racing was good. Came in second. And does some huge air there, rivaling that of April Summers. One of 3 women in competition here in Death Valley. So definitely out there for all the ladies, and you know, putting them out there and showing that they can do just about anything else or anything that they set their mind to. So 50 seconds left in her time, and she kind of needs to pick it up a bit, if I'm being honest. Maybe add some more, but I think it's just missing a wow moment. Really, I mean, some great moves, great combos, but just, you know, just really need to get something out there to stand out and to really show off to the judges and to the fans, and get everybody on their feet. Nice wheelie there, nice little slap wheelie. But coming down to the wire, 22 seconds left now. So wondering what she has in store. Gonna have a little bicycle right off the bat there. Crush cars getting in the way. And the last 10 seconds. She's gonna line it up for the backflip. And is she? Yes, perfectly executed backflip, and she is going to end it there right on time. So a great run for the Lucas Stabilizer as we take a look at her highlights. And again, I feel like it was missing something. I don't know. That's just me. Let me know what you think. A great run, but I don't think it's going to be enough to take the lead. Again, it's all up to the judges and what they think, as we're coming down to the wire here, coming down to the end of her highlights. The backflip to end her freestyle run, and here come these scores at a 9.166. So a great score, a lot higher than I thought she was going to get, but great score. I think she took that third place spot away from Steel Titan. So Steel Titan again moving down a little bit, but hopefully Megalodon can stay a little lower than that. Son of a digger, though, continuing his run as he started a little bit ago and getting some crazy air, so some more air to rival that of April Summers and Monster Jam Dalmatian. Oh, but some trouble, possibly. No, able to stop before getting into the wall there. Now again, with all these obstacles all over the place and all the different angles, you can really find yourself heading towards one of these walls, one of these barriers, and that could lead to a lot of trouble. So luckily he was able to stop it right on a dime. Where's COD player again, the driver behind Son of a Digger, and no, able to save it. Thought that might have led to some trouble, but this will. If he can save it, yes, he's gonna save it. But those dumpsters there getting in his way, kind of trying to control the truck, kind of going everywhere. But he's able to get it And gonna have to back up here, so not sure if that'll face any deductions in the eyes of the judges. Might have to start implementing some rules or something when it comes to touching those barriers there. We'll just have to wait and see what the judges think overall, but 40 seconds left, give or take, in his run. 9.515 is the score to beat, and some more trouble here as he's heading towards the wall. Straight hit against the wall, a hard hit, but he's able to continue. And, you know, he had that trouble during best trick. You would think some of that might come back and haunt him, but so far, nothing yet. Although I feel like maybe, you know, clipping those walls a bit might affect him when it comes. And there it is. His run is over as maybe they shut him off. I don't know. That's going to be it for Son of a Digger, though. So, unfortunately, just like best trick, coming to an end. And I think he left roughly, you know, 15, 20 seconds left on the clock, so nothing too crazy. But again, that was a very hard hit on the wall there on the barrier. And you kind of have to wonder right here, there's the replay, kind of have to wonder if maybe that had anything to do with it, as that was a very tough hit. And an 8.246 for worst COD player in Son of a Digger. Not enough to take the lead. Here comes Drift 912 and El Toro Loco, hoping for a better outing after best trick didn't really go as planned. First trick, he had an amazing sky wheelie, which right here, look at this, up and over the backflip container, just like he did in the best trick competition. So a great showcase of some huge air. Again, we're seeing some amazing air here in Death Valley, but some trouble here. Can he save it? He's stuck in a sidewall now. Can he use that rear steer to his advantage? And now he's switching it to the other side. He's doing whatever he can to stay alive here, and able to get back on all fours and continue the run. So a wild ride for the Crazy Bull. And let's see what else he has in store. But as I was saying, about his best trick attempt, look at that beautiful sky wheelie. The second one is really what hurt him. He tried lighting up for that reverse flip, but unfortunately didn't get it. Hit the container at an angle, or really off to the side, and it flipped him over and ended his run. So that's what really hurt him in the end. And the beautiful flip right there for El Toro Loco and Drift 912. 55 seconds left in his time. So past that minute mark and past the mark of getting a score. Now, just wonder what else he has in storage, And, oh man, I thought that was going to be some trouble. I thought he wasn't going to get enough rotation, but he was just barely, and he's going to continue the run. Some more sky wheelies here. I mean, this truck can really ride it out. And hitting the wall there. So that might be some trouble. He's gunning it in reverse now. I guess kind of doing what he can, and there you go. That's going to be the end of his run as he's flipping over and landing on the lid. But again, slamming into that wall over there as we take a look at his highlights. Again, we may have to face some kind of, revisit the idea of maybe some kind of penalties or something for that, because that was very, very violent, if you will. So there you go. That was the move that ended his run, as these scores are coming in for the judges now. And here you go, an 8.483 for El Toro Loco, so not enough to take the lead. Here comes Pilar 89 in Megalodon. And he's going to start it off the same way he won his best trick competition today. And that is with a beautiful bicycle just about all the way across the track. And that jump right there is what's going to launch him into the rest of his run. And now he really needs to come up with something great here, or at least get just a place higher than Black Pearl if he wants to take the lead and take the overall event championship here in Death Valley. He's 1 point shy, and that could really help him, or help launch himself, propel himself into a great position at the end of the season when it comes to World Finals. But 40 seconds into his run, about to hit that mark where he will earn a score, but kind of lacking a bit. I'm seeing a lot of combos, which is great, but needs to maybe add a little more here. Maybe some more wow moments. The bicycle was fantastic. That combo right there was great, but needs to add a little bit more, as some of these drivers, again, April Summers and Angel Garcia, they both came out guns a-blazing, full speed, full throttle, hitting everything, and wowing the crowd. And I feel like that's really what's going to make the difference here in the first stop of Tour Blue. But 40-ish seconds left for Megalodon and Pilar 89. And I'm sure he'd love to come out on top with a freestyle win, but like I said, he's going to have to add a little bit more if he wants to take that win. That nose is starting to come off for the truck, and looks like he might be lining up for a backflip maybe. Yep, he's gonna go for the backflip, and beautiful rotation, beautifully executed. And he doesn't have to back up. He can just come right out and not waste any time. 15 seconds left now. Again, not sure if it's gonna be enough to take the lead. I don't know. We'll leave it to the judges. Let me know down below what you think. And oh, those cars splitting the body of that massive shark. And not sure how that happened, but right there, that's gonna be the end of his run. As he pretty much, I mean, he filled the clock. There's no doubt about it. As we take a look at the replay right now. And really a great run overall. Didn't really touch on this right here, that nice somersault to get him back on all fours. And again, great combos, great moves. That was a beautiful backflip. But is it going to be enough? As right there, those crush cars splitting the body. But is it going to be enough to take the lead away from Brutus and Angel Garcia? And he going 8.226 from Megalodon. So not enough, but I think that actually puts him under Black Pearl. I don't know. I don't exactly remember where we all stand with this at the moment. So here comes Little Drift and Monster Mutt now. As I was saying, Cecily 96 was one of 3 women on the lineup, and this is number 3, excuse me. So let's see what she has in store for us here. Again, had an amazing skills attempt, or excuse me, best trick attempt. Had a beautiful double backflip. Didn't think anybody would do it. Landed it perfectly. Then had that crazy sidewall and got second place. So definitely showing what she has in store. Definitely showing what she's capable of, and a beautiful save there, comboing it with a wheelie. But definitely all 3 women here on the track, on this lineup, are really showing us what they have, and that they are way more than capable to hold their own and compete with just about anybody. So just an awesome thing to see. Awesome, it's just great. But here we go, a minute into the run, so she's in a safe spot right now in terms of getting a score, but she has to add a little bit more to rival that of Angel Garcia's run. It's mud against mud at this point. 45 seconds left, and I mean, it's a good run. Getting over those crush cars pretty easily. I know these crush cars are not the best on this track. Thought that was going to be some trouble. Able to get out of it, no problem. But these crush cars aren't the best, man. These things will turn you around pretty easily. Hitting that pod there. Now hitting the center pod. And nicely done. Just getting something, just be a little aggressive. That's really what it is. Come out aggressive. Show everybody what you got. Look at this huge air. Sky wheelie. Up and over the back of the container just like her brother did. And El Toro Loco again. We have a sibling rivalry match here in this league. And that's going to be the end of her run. Unfortunately, here you go. Here's the replay of everything she's done as we wait for the scores to come in. And some great highlights to say the least. But is it going to be enough to take the lead? And after her, we have one more competitor, and that being Gravedigger the Legend. So this is her opportunity to take the lead, and the scores are coming in now. 9.023, so a great score, but not enough to take the lead, as there is one more in the way of Angel Garcia and Brutus getting his first freestyle win. That's Firefly in Gravedigger the Legend. And I'm sure he'd love to come out with a freestyle win. Hasn't had the best luck in the other competitions, so this is it for him, at least for this stop of the season. I'm sure he'd love, and look at this, some trouble as he's turning and getting it back on all 4 tires, getting a short wheelie out of it, and gonna get some huge air to land on the pod there. And I thought there was gonna be some more trouble there. I thought he was gonna flip, but no, he's just going on for a wild ride now. Not sure how he made it out of all that craziness there. But here we go. Look at this huge air. Just like the others, but landing on top of the container. Not able to clear it, but still a great thing to see nonetheless. And he's going for it. I mean, he's going to try. He's really going to try to go for it and take that win away from Angel Garcia. But again, it's going to be tough because that was a great run and some trouble. No, able to save it. Turning himself completely around. And thought he was going to go for the backflip there, but no, he decided to change his mind. 50 seconds left or so on the clock. And right here, spinning it on the back tires, up and over and back on all 4. So he's just doing whatever he can to wow the judges and impress the fans. He really wants to take that win, especially after his best trick didn't go his way. Nice wheelie after that there. 20 seconds left on the clock. Do you guys think he's going to take the lead? I don't know. It's going to be tough. Some of the body already coming off and missing. Others are just hanging on for dear life. That bicycle jump there kind of hurting him, and he's going to land on the side, and he's going to be done there. So roughly left like 3 seconds on the clock. That's not a big deal, but we're taking a look at his replay now of his freestyle run. And this beautiful sky wheelie here ended up landing on top of the container, so it didn't quite clear it, but still some amazing air. And right here, that nice save kind of turned him around, but was able to continue the run. Another beautiful save here. And the scores are coming in, so what's it going to be? Is he going to be our winner? No, a 9.076 for Firefly and Gravedigger the Legend. That means Brutus and Angel Garcia is your freestyle winner here in Death Valley of Stop 1 of Tour Blue of the Showdown Champions League right here. These are all the results for freestyle here in the first stop. Brutus taking a huge win, and we're gonna talk about our event champion right now. Get that up and over with. And these are the results of all the competitions, and it's no secret. Steel Titan and Black Pearl is your overall event champion. Here is the leaderboards for the event championship, so you can see the progression of that. And getting 5 crucial bonus points, which is going to launch them that much more further. As we take a look at the leaderboards now, 39 points for the Black Pearl and Steel Titan Megalodon in second, and Monster Jam Dalmatian in third. So, great way to end the first competition. Thank you so much for joining us here in Tour Blue. The next stop is going to be in Colorado. But before we get there, we're going to hit the first stop of Tour Violet. So be sure to hit that subscribe button for more content, and we'll see you in the next one.